What is this I see here in this crystal ball but a house with lights on and trees? This I got to see. There's a legend of old, a Christmas legend. From the naughty and nice comes a monster of a legend. The Krampus. As you can see, here is the cave. And he has something to say to you all.
Hi, and welcome to Rhys's film location Lookalikes. Here am I, the Krampus here. And here I introduce this one to you. And I also introduce to you Rhys Nibo. Where is he? He's outside already. You'll see you out there, heading to the trees and
the scary trees. As it branches off to our next spot location. The scary tree with the mountains on the way there. The snowy evergreens. Right to the scary woods. Let's head in and I'll show you the spots in here. Into the woods we go. Through these trees to the ground. You can see our footsteps. Where do they lead? They lead into the woods. And deeper into the woods it goes. And past that snowy rock. To where you see a light in the shining through the woods. They light the way. It leads to a house with Christmas lights on. What is it shining on? It shines on me. And here to show you the scene lookalikes from the film Krampus. As it was a holiday one, Christmas one, and kind of going on the New Year's side. And if we do, it was with me, and let's go. Okay, before we get into the woods, scene just right there, in case it's snow, we'll have to take a look at this house over here that really looks like it actually came from the film Krampus. Why? It has Christmas lights on, and what kind of house that Krampus will be up upon. Take a good closer look. Right out there, as Krampus would appear on top, just right there. It's the same kind of house, but different over here. Can see the house right there, all of Christmas lights. And if you see where Krampus was when he was walking over here, we'll be closing to that chimney thing right there. Right about there. There. Walking on there. The figure would appear right there. Closest to the chimney. This is as close as I can get it to the film, basically. And that's this house scene just right here. And it really does look like it actually came from the actual film, but this again is just a look-alike with those Christmas lights on. So happy that now we get to see this right here, because this is the same kind of house as it was on the film, but a look-alike over here in Nelson, BC. And you can see the house is exactly the same as it was, the same kind of make and formation with the Christmas lights on. So happy that we got to see this place, because this place really does look like it actually came from the Krampus film. The first one. Right there. Where the Christmas tree lights are. You can see, again, where that figure would be is just right about over there. Right there. Just right there. And we had the perfect light setting for this because this happened during the evening time, which is the evening time. Was good. Okay, so now that we got this, I'll show you some spots in the woods for our next part. Almost the same place from the film. I'll see you into the woods. So into the woods we go, and I'll show you behind what the place looks like from in the woods. So this is where the trees are, where the woods is right here. Look up over there. It's almost a similar spot as it is in the film. As you can see just right there too. As you can make out right there. You can see it peering through those trees just right there too. Just like in the film. Just like that. We'll take a little walking footage on this a little bit. I'll zoom it right down so you can see it a little bit more. You see, the snow is very reflective. You can see the trees a bit right there. This is a kind of right light setting for in the film because of being so kind of dark and holiday-like. We got this snow and trees. I'll show you more when we get to our next spot location. And in the shadows over there, that rock there really looks like the Krampus that is hunched over. It's just a rock, but it almost does look like the Krampus from the film. Seen here, right there. Right there, you can see, that's a lot of snow upon that rock. Snowy rock, you can see the lights. Right over there, really good, just starting through the trees. Definitely cells, just like it was in the first film. You see some trees right there that have like snow mounds on top of them, as you can kind of see through here. Again, it definitely gives the right area, right plot to it as well too. Hope you can see the trees well. Okay, we're gonna be walking in this direction, and I'll show you the next spot. I also like how this looks here. You can see that nice blue look, and the woods right there gives the right kind of atmosphere look to it too. You can see like a Krampus like right over there somewhere. I can just picture it just now. I've seen the film, and this is exactly some of the spots that look very similar to it. In the Reckoning of Krampus, you can see those trees right there. It almost looks like that kind of poster. Krampus would be like right there in the center between these two trees right there. I just can kind of see. Hope you can see it well. Those are the trees that look similar to the poster. Just like this. You see? Almost just like from the Krampus The Reckoning poster with these trees. Hope you can see it well because it is getting kind of a little bit subtly over here, as you can make out with that tree there, and that tree right there. And then we got this again, the right light setting for this. This is why we're gonna actually do it during this time. That way we get the actual nice light setting for this, and the mood of it as well too. Besides just seeing that in the film as well too, from the first film of Krampus. You see the clouds right there look at like they actually came from the movie as well too. These clouds there, where the treetops are. Let's take a look at that because that also appeared into the first film and a couple others going on the Krampus side. Let's take a look at these. The trees are. Then we'll get to our next spot. Look right up there, those treetops right there. That's exactly the same cloud formation as it was in the film. Seen just right there too. As it can make out where the trees are in the sky. Seen just right there. Wow. Exactly, just like they actually came from the actual film movie, but again, this is just the lookalikes over here in Nelson, BC. Take a look at a place that has the lights on. It's like right back over there, similar to the one from Krampus. Just right there. You see where those lights are? Exactly just like actually came from the actual film of the first Krampus movie. Right there. You see? What was that? Did you hear a growl? I don't know if you heard that growl. Who knows? Maybe that could be Krampus. You just never know. Anyways, with that said, let's get on to our next spots. What that girl was, I have no clue, but it actually played a great role on the combo adventure tour for this evening. This is an evening video for this one. I'll show you some other little houses, and then we'll bring this spot to a wrap, and I'll show you the next spot locations that look similar to the film. See the other house that almost looks same because they had a lot of houses, almost just like this one, even with trees, just like this. As you can see, just right here too. Yeah, exactly, just like the house, because it has those kind of bushy trees there. Exactly like it actually came from the actual video, just right there, as you can see. But it had more like a strip of houses. That I'll probably show you in our next spot locations for it. I'll show you the exact grouping that was as it is and on the movie of it. Heading up, this almost looks like the slope from the film as well too, where those scary trees are. Just right there. Oh boy, look, I see more footprints right there. And there were footprints almost like that in the film as well too. Where does it lead? Back there. Leads up to the snow. Up to about here. Look, you can see this place here has Christmas lights. The one just down there that I'll zoom into. It was on Christmas time. It was actually done by, film season 4. But the holidays. You see these trees? Exactly as it was in a film from over here too. I want to come and show you this spot too, because that too was also a part of the first Krampus film. Seen here too. All the lights on the houses there. Just right there. Isn't that something? Far away it looks like this. Do not know what that thing is up there. A star? Huh, interesting. Seeing that right there. Right around this time, I'll show you the next spots. Going for the film of TheKrampus. That's old too. We got a couple more, and then we're done. One thing I also gotta say is, I cannot show you the cave. Similar. But in Ainsworth, there's a similar cave that looks just like the one from Krampus. I'll show you that on picture instead. For the lookalikes as well too, for it. Because Krampus was also in a cave in the film as well too. So I'll definitely make sure I'll show you those pictures so I can show you exactly the cave, a lookalike from the one as it is in the film. Houses similar to the strip of houses seen in the film is what you'll see just right here. But with Christmas lights on. Okay, so as it is, I'm going to show you these woods right here too, on some of the spots in here. Going for the Krampus. There's a few spots, not many, but I'll show you. Let's take a look over here first before heading in this direction to the spots over inside here. If you take a look over here into these tree spots, you can kind of see trees that looks just like these are here. You can see in this way up over here, you can see that tree there and that tree there. And it's right there. Those you can actually pick out in the film of the Krampus, as well as the Krampus Reckoning, as well too. These trees just right here. Besides, there's that one tree right there. We'll go up a little bit and check out up over inside there. Right inside here. Has the right Krampus train for it too. Seeing what you see just right there on the hang of my right and the hang of my left right here. And straight for it too. There's also a bunch of trees in it as well too, including this section of trees seen this here is also found in a film as well too. We'll take a look at some of the trees that look similar to the film, just like these right here. All 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Four in a row. As you see, just right here too. And these trees is just right here too. Also, you can see that in the film as well too. Because sometimes the Krampus will also be like walking into the woods, besides as going house to house as well too. Because the cave is actually deeper into the woods. Now there's no caves here, but we do have Cody caves. That's similar to the cave of Krampus. So look at these trees. This right here that look similar to the ones from The Reckoning. Right there. You can also picture these trees here in Krampus The Reckoning. Right here. Without that, is only like 2 and 1 tree that looks like that looks kind of like that, as you can see. The first film also had that too. It's just right over here. We won't walk too far. I just wanted to show you these woods over here, because these look very, very similar to the ones from Krampus. Besides, as the Reckoning as well too. So that's pretty much it for over here, because it could be slick heading up because we got lots of snow over here. but which made this video possible. Seeing the snow, now I'm like, well, what goes with snow and the holidays? And going on the hallows side and a holiday legend. I was thinking the Krampus. So I was like, great timing for it, because now we got ourselves a nice train for it too. We'll be walking out now. Those are the only spots that I could see inside here. I've shown you on just a few iconic scene, like tree spots from the film. Only the lookalikes. I'm not here to point out actual spots, but only the lookalikes here in TheNelson, BC, that look similar to the film. Okay, let's get out of here, and I'll see you to our next spot, look like a location as well too. In the meantime, let's look at these trees, all covered with snow. We'll walk out here so you can see some of the other snow trees. Just right here. Cause to see a mountain. Just right there too. Cause to see a little bit of mountain in the film as well too. A bit, but not too much of it. So yeah, so I was showing you on the inside that, so you can see some of the trees similar to the ones in the film, in the woods, where deep where the cave of the Krampus is. Who knows what exactly it is in the woods, but that is a legendary holiday mystery. So here you can see these trees also appear in the film's wall too. Just these bare trees just right there too, in the midst of the greens as well too, because it also was like a part of the woods. Besides as houses and Christmas lights. Right there. As you can see, it's right there. So we have the same kind of trees as it is in the film of the Krampus. As it's including the sky too. I could kill on again at the same timing that we keep up with the right time for this kind of light setting, because again it happens during the dusk time as well as the night time. That's why I'm doing this kind of around this time, that way it has the right contrast and shadows as it was from in the film. And even right here too, all these trees that looking kind of scary that Rhys is up to. The puffy, grayish white like clouds seen here. You can also see grayish white clouds in the film as well too. Let's get that stretch. And besides, as that full moon for the house and the crystal ball that remind me of the full moon, we almost have that just right there. I just had to I just had to point out to you guys. Check out this very scary looking tree over here. You can definitely see that too in the film as well too. The film is more like it's like a holiday horror going on a slight hollow side. As old as that as it is in the holiday dress in the holiday legend of the Krampus as well too. And with that said, thank you again for coming along and looking at these spot lookalikes for the film The Krampus. I like this one. You can see from over here to over here. Isn't that something? See more tracks. If you look up, you get to see the snow falling. And you can also see snow falling in the film too. In the first Krampus film. Even those trees there. Just right out there. You can also see that too within the film as well too. In this nice light setting right here. As you can see right there. Follow these tracks. I see some eerie looking trees. That also came from the film as well. Even a tree that looks similar to this. Here up here, right to over here, we see that tree over here. This tree here could also make out in the film as well too. That they got these things close to some houses in the first film. That one right there. Let's take a quick little walk. A little bit. And then I'll show you some caves. The tracks. Foot tracks. And the trees above. I'll even show you a row of houses over here too that look similar to the film. Come follow me and I'll show you. Besides, as I did this one that you've already have seen, but we're going to see a row of houses that look similar to the film that are over here as well too. Take a look at this house on the way down. House right there with Christmas lights on, as you can see just right there. Something like that. We got a car parked right there that looks similar to the one in the film. And that's right where this place is right there. That's exactly how they had it. Parked right where the house is. Right there. One of the side houses that look just like out of the film of The Krampus. So right here, you can see that they also had like two cars like this. One in front and one just right on its side. That look just like this. And with that, what do we have over here but a snowman? Right there. You can see we got snowman. Let's take a look up at it there. You can see it has a carrot as well as face, a Santa hat, and you can see it's where the place is there. And in the film, one of the houses had a snowman seen just right here. You can also see that in the film as well too. This is similar to the one, only just the lookalikes. For the row of houses that were in there are similar to the ones that you were seeing on the opposite side of this. So come follow me, I'll show you the row of houses. There's that place right there that you can kind of see in the film as well too. That place where those trees are as well. You can see also snowflakes coming down over here too. You can see a row of houses coming up soon on this side. Got one coming up just right here. As you can see, the house also you could see in the film as well too. The area spot that's so really good is this spot right here too. You can also see something similar to what you see here in the film as well too. The light on, where the trees are, like this, shining above right over here. You can definitely make that out in one of the Krampus films, in Krampus 1, as well as some other Krampus films, including The Reckoning, which is what you'll see just right there. I got a house here with the fence. You can also see a fence in there as well too, where this big house is right there too. That also is similar to the one in the first film. Walk down a little bit more, you can see some more Christmas lights. Right there. To come into more full view when we head down to over there too. To see houses that look just like that too. Also in the film as well too. Those cars are parked exactly as they were in the film as well too. In one of the houses. Those houses on the other side here is part of the row of houses right there. You can also see that too in the first film. Just right about there. Even that place that I just zoomed into could also make that out in the first film as well too. For the film of TheKrampus. As you can see, just right there, you can also see snow falling over here as well too. You see the lights look really nice, including over here too. Here's the spot here that has those lights on. You can also see that place too also ends up appearing in the Krampus film as well too. That place right there that I call the Haunted Mansion looks more like it actually came from the Krampus film. Seen here too. With all the snow in the area, it definitely does strongly suggest it. Right there. You can see the light coming into view there. Exactly. Just must like it. And Krampus would be like hopping and bopping on there. Trees right there on top of the roof. Something like that. The thing is that do not know where exactly it is actually filmed, but I'm going to take a look at where exactly it's actually filmed at. So too. But over here is the lookalikes from the film Krampus and certain other two. Like some spots with the Reckoning, Krampus Reckoning a bit. But mainly like we got spots here focusing on the first Krampus film. Similar to here, only the lookalikes. Only. And that's that place right there. You can see that that tree also appears in the film as well too. You know, with a place that generally almost looks just like this. So the legend of the Krampus is actually goes back a long time ago, around Christmas time, and it goes for the hallows part of Christmas. It's I forget what actual legend it is, but it is a creature wearing a Santa's coat and hat and has a beard that's like either off gray white. It has hair, and it also has like a sack upon his back like Santa, but completely different. It also has stuff like where the belts are on the shirt, like this. And there's stuff right there too, including on the waist belt too. And it also has, and it lives in a cave. Well, there is caves around here, but it's really hard to get to them. So what I'm going to do is throw up some pictures to show you some caves. So I'll bring the caves right to you that look like the same as the caves of Krampus. I'm gonna head back now because it is a little bit chill, but it's nighttime, and it seems to be like happening during the nighttime. Time frame for it is like around the dark times of the holidays, basically, like around the Christmas time, and it comes out, and it goes like kind of house to house, kinda almost like Santa, but completely different. And the Krampus only looks for the naughty, which is interesting. It's like you get Santa, but also you get Krampus as well too. How interesting! I was really excited to do this video because we definitely had like spots for, basically they get two of them. Mainly the first film and the one that I just recently just said. And also it also is a part of besides the holidays, but also a part of winter. So it's a winter Christmas legend. And believe that there's more than one film out there of the Krampus, many variations of the Krampus. But the two that I know about is the first one and The Reckoning. But there could be others as well too. Besides, as it revolving around the Christmas time as well too, because it's a Christmas hallows legend of old. So it has like some history, old history, historical history of that as well too. You also see street lights in there too. We got some just right there. As you can see right there. Again, it's that place with the Christmas lights on. As you can see, it's the place we saw from before we headed down here. Right there, you can see the lights, and you can also see is that snowman too, the one that's just right there that I'm pointing at. You can also see that in the film too, for one of the houses, right there. You also see is a bunch of cars in the film too. We got a lamp of cars right there too, as it is here, as it is in the film movie, all the cars in a row at one of the houses in the film. And then I get back to here. Now I will show you them caves from the Krampus. And we also have some similar pictures from Cody Caves that I'll be showing you to in picture. I see a house that looks like one of the houses from the film of the Krampus. Look straight forward. There's a tree. Look straight up there. Right there. You can see a house right inside there. That's exactly one of the spots one of the houses were in the Krampus film. Seen right there. Isn't that something? Let's go check out some Christmas lights. Result 2. Take a look down there. That place. Right there. You can see Christmas lights up just right there. As you can see, we got some just right up there. But that places too. Now I'm going to show you some of the places on the strip on the ones that look like the cave from the Krampus. Besides what you see over here, but there is more just over here as well too. Coming to one of the houses right now. You can see we've got a fence. You can see a fence in the film too. Just right here. Fence. And there's this one place that's up there that looks similar to the one in the film. Like a complex. There's some complexes in the film as well too, including that one there. You can see Christmas tree lights over there. A little bit. One place that stands out in the film of the Krampus is this place seen just right there. That one there with the lights on. Just right there too. As you can make out, we got one way over there too. Just down right over there. It also appeared in the film as well too. We'll get this tree inside here. So we're gonna take a look at this place. There's that place. You also see that in the film as well too. Besides the snowy trees, snowy scary tree, and then over here you can see another one that has some form of Christmas lights right over there too. We'll get closer. You can see these places too also can make out in the film as well too. That one as well too, and that one with those Christmas lights on. So houses that look very similar to the ones from the film, but only the lookalikes. Check out this. If you take a look down over here, you get to see this. Look right there. You can see this here? That you can also make out that right there in one of the films as well too. Right there. Just right here. You also can see a place that almost looks like that too in the film, just right there too. That bigger one. Seen just right there. Right there. Even the lot right there too. Even that place over there. Also, you can also make out in the film as well too. That one scene to see here, that my camera is showing just right here as well too. You even got the right clear sky for it too. You also see that place very well in one of the Krampus films right there. Probably the first, or from The Reckoning, or some other ones. Scenes here with that very scary tree right in the center, as you can see just right there. So, a place lookalike from one of the Krampus films. Could be one from the first Krampus film. So we got some strips of houses that share similar to the film, TheKrampus. Including this place that we've seen before with the Christmas tree lights. Or the Christmas lights on this place. Where the cars are. Just right here. So make out something that looks kind of like this. The road with the snow, sidewalk in the houses. You can also see that in there too. God, how this looks with those trees are right there. That place is definitely the right spot for either the first Krampus or the Reckoning. Probably the first one. And besides, as this one as well too. Where the lights are all on. So it's like a holiday horror theme base film of hallows legend. Something of that sort right there.
Inside of the house, all we're down you can see is snow. Down below you see is a door with windows. Rise above, you'll see is more snow on top. That leads to a chimney. Rise above, you'll see is the full moon coming into view. It was disappear, but a Krampus on top of the roof. With a sack bag that is wearing, making this an iconic scene.
There is cave one that looks very similar to a Krampus cave, looking inside from where the snow is, right there, as you can see, just right there. Inside, it almost looks like a demon cave. You can see right here in the picture there, you can see that almost looks like Krampus's lair right there in this picture right there. It has this right here too. This is a picture that looks similar to the inside of a Krampus cave. You can see the Krampus lair right there. You can see the door right there. This is a picture that looks like similar to the inside of the Krampus cave. Now I'm going to show you what coded caves looks like for comparison. This is the inside of Cody Caves. It looks similar to the one from Krampus. This is inside of Cody Caves. Almost just like on the way to the Krampus layer seen in this picture. So here is, again, inside of Cody Caves. Then we get this too. Similar to the one from the Krampus. This is Cody Caves, the inside of Cody Caves. This here is similar to the other one that was on the left side. This is what this one looks like. This is also found in Cody Caves as well too, so it's very similar. This looks like one of the passageways that Krampus would enter or exit out of the cave. Again, this is inside of Cody Caves. This could also be an entranceway or an exitway for the Krampus to come and go, but this again is inside of Cody Caves, seen here. You can see in this picture here, it really does look like an entranceway or an exitway for a Krampus. There's an inside of a similar cave right there that looks like it could have been from a Krampus of some sort. Take a look at the ground in that cave as well too. This picture here, you can see a Krampus in a cave. Seen, that's a different kind of Krampus though, but at least it shows something. The Krampus we all know is the one in that Santa suit with the horns and the facial hair, besides as, of course, the Christmas tree, seen here. I just wanted to show you that as well too. There's Krampus there. Look up. Recognize that the house that we've kind of seen before? Look, has Krampus exactly where I said it was. On that place right there, closest to the chimney. Seen just right there. See, Christmas lights, the tree, like we saw, and something similar to this on the housetop. There's another Krampus one. So here is holding on to a crystal ball that has a house in the inside of it, seen right there. Something like that. That almost looks like the full moon that you've just seen. Something similar to that full moon right there in crystal ball form. There's the one from The Reckoning. So you can see those trees. We've already saw those trees. Combined 1 and 2. And I'm surprised that we found other Krampus like films. We're not gonna dig into that. We'll only just did the first one and probably the Reckoning one a bit. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this vid. This one here shows you only the spot lookalikes for the Krampus and some on the Reckoning as well too. Over here, only the lookalikes over here in Nelson, BC. And knowing that, I've just shown you the pictures of the caves, about them to you, as well as the Krampus caves, as well as showing you some of the film like stuff there to show you that too on those two as well too. So that's all. If you enjoyed this video, I'll see you back for other scene lookalikes.